Breaking news, everyone. Japan has just attacked Hawaiian Pearl Harbor base on December 7th, 1942. Many lives have been lost and many crucial ships were sunk. The U.S. were able to chase them away with our own aircraft. President Roosevelt has responded by declaring war on Japan. We're determined that they destroyed the base and tried to stop us from going to war. And with that, the U.S. is mobilizing for war. The manufacturing industry has stopped all production and completely put their focus on making planes and weapons. And the government has started drafting citizens eligible for combat. They have also made propagandas to donate money for war. On to other news. Women have been seen leaving their homes, leaving their kids unattended to go and help with manufacturing, and they've been helping with planes, weapons, etc. Many of them thought this was a very bad idea, and the women have created an iconic image named Rosie the Riveter, who I will be showing in just a moment. Her famous motto is, "We can do it." They've also have nurses and a type of force in the military specifically made for women. There has also been word going around that there is such thing as a Navajo code talker, or whatever that says. I'm sorry, they just have me have a script. This is a very horrible studio. But they are native translators who can hijack a frequency from the enemy and figure out their next plan. They're expected to be greatly rewarded at the end of the war. Yeah, they also have me on a computer, which is why this place sucks. Oh, yeah. And now for some tea. Refreshing. This is sponsored by Icy Iced Tea. And now for the weather. Jim? Sorry, Bob. I don't even know why I'm here. There is no weather today. It's about Pearl Harbor. Back to you. And as promised, the picture of the one they call Rosie the Riveter. Yeah, they just gave me this thing. They called it an mobile phone. Yeah, I don't know what it is. But anyways, in other news, the Japanese American had developed a plan called the 442nd Infantry to combat the Japanese and Germans. They were not allowed to sign up at first because the plan was not needed at first. But they took down many enemies. They are too expected to be highly rewarded at the end of this war, as well as the Navajo code talkers. In other news, this group called the Tuskegee Air Force were created by American soldiers who trained to fly pilots. They were forced to serve by themselves because nobody wanted to work with them since they were African American soldiers. Never in a million years. They took down thousands of planes and sunk many ships. Their impact will surely help us win this war. Though many people are refusing to acknowledge them and are going to be treated with disrespect when they get home. Now back to American society. Many people have been rationing their items, and for those who don't know, rationing is like dieting, like cutting back on things you don't need. And we use this so we can send items overseas to soldiers fighting in the war. We have rationed things like gasoline, meat, bread, fruit, Each citizen has been given a handbook for rationing. It tells them how much they are meant to buy depending on the size of their family or if they're just there by themselves. People even made their own garden so they didn't have to use their book, though they still had to use it. They still had to use the garden to go ration and stuff, so that way they can send stuff. And the speed limit has been reduced to save gasoline. And now for a quick advertisement. Books. Boy, do I love them. Especially this one right here. Fortunately, it's already out of date. Yeah, I don't even know why they put expiration on books anymore. But, anyways. You can get mad because you don't understand the plot. You can get happy because the book's finally over with. And you can get intrigued because something in the book actually intrigued you. Not a lot of people like books. Anyways, back to your regularly scheduled channel. Well, I'd certainly hate to be you, Japanese and American and German citizens, because they are making internment camps for you guys. But don't worry, they're just doing it in case there are some inside people that are working with the enemy. And don't worry, you won't die. Maybe. This is only temporary, and you'll be out as soon as this blasted war is over with. Well, this is the end of the news for today. We'll see you back here at 9 p.m. Have a good day and let God be with you. Good